Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome once more to another video podcast, pre-recorded from the park of Alexandra Mayers Live. I just ran, or more like jogged and walked 3 miles here at the park today. Feeling okay, a little winded. It is hot today and it's very humid. Very, very humid, but it's good for me. Today, I actually am really feeling my age, because I remember when I was younger, I remember when I was in high school, I could run 3-5 miles like it was nothing. I was a cross-country runner, actually, which is good. I had that kind of a past because I think at least having a little bit of a background as an athlete is helping me get back in shape today. Feeling pretty good about myself. I've gone through a lot emotionally over the past week, as I've shared somewhat in video blogs and written blogs on Twitter. Too much. I know I overshare to a degree, but it keeps me sane. And there has to be people like me in this world. Otherwise, there will be no point for social media, right? What do I want to talk about today? Still catching my breath. I'm really glad I'm tackling the issue of mental illness and mental health when it comes to the adult entertainment industry, and maybe even the regular entertainment industry too. I've been researching that woman who was recently killed, known as, what was her name? Aime Harwicks, I think that was her name. I'm definitely going to look a bit into her work, because I caught a Good Morning America interview with her, and she was talking about really using her scholastic background to delve more into the dark side of human nature. And you got to be careful with what you look too much into, because you can inadvertently draw that into your life, because it's ironic that she was researching the dark side of human nature and look at how she was killed. Oh my God, it's horrible. Women, please be careful with who you date. Try your best not to date anybody in the adult entertainment industry, because our legal system, especially if they are of Caucasian descent, will protect those men, and you'll be dead, and then they'll be somehow excused and still run around free in this world to hurt somebody else. It's insane. A part of the reason that I'm really determined to get in shape, not just for my health, but the reason is just so I can look in the mirror and feel that how I feel good about the inside matches my appearance on the outside. I was getting tired of looking like a little brown pig. That's what I was starting to look like, a little brown pig. Now I'm transforming into a little brown, lean, mean fighting machine. And that matches how I feel on the inside. I'm angry. Maybe I need to look a little scarier on the outside to match my inside. I'm not sure. Let's see, what else is on my mind? I was wrong about a lot of things in life over the years. I think because I was so hurt emotionally, I failed to look at certain things logically. Especially when it came to certain people keeping me out of a world that I didn't belong in. I've talked about this before when it comes to that gentleman known as Sean Tompkins, TRPWL. I still have mixed feelings about him. On one hand, he's my hero. On another hand, I see him as a zero. That's probably always going to swing like a pendulum throughout my life. But as of late, and not only because of an argument or a falling out or a disconnection, or maybe all of the above when it comes to the woman known as Melissa Hill, but that guy Ari Bass, I would not want to be friends with him ever. I think he is dangerous. He's not someone who could ever be a part of my life. But good call in keeping me away from the porn industry for life. Good call, because this is going to sound strange to some of you, but he's definitely a necessary evil in that world, and I'll tell you why. There are people in that world who are criminals, but not necessarily evil. Then there's people in that world who are not criminals, but are the lowest of the lowest evil you can possibly imagine. So low that hell would not even accept them. Yeah. And when you have that kind of a spectrum of people, you can't exactly go to the police when someone who's not a criminal but who hurts someone else does something. Because if you're a criminal yourself and you're victimized, you can't go to the police and be like, help, I'm a criminal, but someone else is doing something to me. No. That's why you need somebody like an Ari Bass, because yes, he's a criminal. Yes, he's dangerous. Yes, he's a bad person, but he's not the worst. Not the worst. Not at all. As much as I have good things to say about Shelley Lubin, there were things about her. Did she deserve to die, though? No. The next person who appears to be on Ari's hit list, to my knowledge, she's not a criminal. But should she be around the other people in the adult entertainment industry? No, not at all. So Ari is doing his job. And what is Sean Tompkins' job? To basically monitor Ari to a degree. And I think it's a certain hierarchy in that world. When I really think about it, I'm not sure who put it together, but it's kind of evident. Later today, I'm probably going to put together a podcast in regards to some government changes that are pending, finally, when it comes to the adult entertainment industry and the porn stars having to become licensed, fingerprinted, registered. I think that's a wonderful thing. I have talked about that for a long time. I've blogged about that for a long time. And I feel like, hey, maybe there's good people in the government who are reading porn news today. Yeah. Look, in Nevada, the legal prostitutes, they have to be fingerprinted, registered. Why shouldn't the porn stars? Because the reality is, for the most part, they're all with that luxury companion, aren't they? Same thing. That way, if anyone gets HIV and they knowingly transmit it and they're not in California, things can be dealt with properly. So I'm going to get going. Thanks everyone for watching this podcast. I think I caught my breath. I'm feeling better. And make sure you keep up with my marathon training. When I'm going to run this damn marathon, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to. I'm not going to say I'm not going to be able to, but I don't know when, because like I said, today I did 3 miles. It is humid. It is hot out here, and I am tired. But I'm going to keep trying, because a marathon's 26 miles. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start only doing or using the treadmill at the gym to get my heart rate up for when I do my muscle training, the weight training. And I'm going to save my long distance running for outside where it's humid and where it's hot, because it'll be harder. And that way, when I run my marathon, I'll be more than ready, whenever that is. Hopefully this year. I'm hoping around September. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know. I know I'm a little hard on myself, but I don't know if my training is coming along properly, but I am taking into account that I'm recovering from nicotine and alcohol abuse. So maybe it just will take me longer. I want it to be on a 30-week training program, but I think it's going to take maybe 40 weeks, maybe a year. Ugh. We'll see. All right, have a good day, everybody. Remember, love yourself. Don't worry about what anyone says or thinks about you, because in the end, you are born into this world by yourself, and you will leave this world by yourself. And also, don't worry about money, because you can't take it with you. Egyptians thought you could, but you can't. See you later. Bye.